Chris's bit on the screen by technology. So basically, I wanted to go over a set I did. I'm going to start by sharing a set I did on one of the topics from previously seen, and then we'll be able to comment on that, and we'll see if there's time to sort of do much else. But at the moment, I'm going to share a video that I did. Okay, and this video,
excuse me,
if I can find it now,
what club are you in, Chris?
I'm not sure. I'm probably in Secret, but I'm not sure, to be honest. We'll see. Secret is the best club in Barcelona, obviously. So,
that is true. There is no secret. There is no secret.
It is one of. It's one of the best clubs.
Yeah.
Top 3 at least.
Top 3.
You don't even have to pay to go in. Just sneak. Yeah.
You don't have to pay to go in there. Not if you follow this podcast. If you follow this podcast, if you say I watch Building an Hour, you get free tickets to come and see.
God, don't say that.
Oh
Chris, we're gonna
fuck!
be
Actually, we
packing.
should do something like that.
Yes. Listen, if you watch this podcast, you can go into Chris' house and run his kitchen. You know, it's like go wherever you want.
Yes, if you watch it.
I love it's still Chris's house. It's not secret comedy. It's like not come to Mauricio's house.
No,
You can go to Chris's house. Take something out of Chris's. Take whatever you want. Some of his clothes. One of his children.
So I did a bit. If you look back in a couple of episodes ago, I talked about this guy who was arrested for tattoos, for tattooing kids. So I did. I've got it on stage. I've done that bit of it. Okay, and I'm gonna let's show the video. Let's see if I can share the screen. Let's see if this works. Okay, so we should have comedy sets Google. I think that's the right one. Okay. Share.
Yeah.
Okay.
Gotcha. Here we go.
Give me a cheer if you've got tattoos. Anyone got tattoo here? Wow, okay. Weirdly, I thought this would be the crowd, to be honest, for tattoos. What you got tattooed?
Let's go tattoo!
You've got Let's Go tattooed on you. An advert. No, what you got tattooed on you? What tattoo have you got?
Face tattoo. I've got every kind of tattoo.
Excellent. I haven't got any tattoo. I'm thinking of getting a tattoo. I'm thinking of getting just tattooed. Yeah, you're not. Okay. I'm thinking of getting tattooed across my chest, midlife crisis.
You're like, shut the fuck up! Leave me to my
Straight
face.
for it, you know what I mean? People get names, though. They say this is the worst thing. They say the most awkward thing is to get a name of a girl, your girlfriend, and then you split up, and then you go and meet another girl, and the first night you get together, and you take off the shirt, and you have another girl's name across your chest. Oh, how bad that would be. I think that's the second worst thing. The worst thing is, you get your girlfriend's name on your chest, you split up, you start going out with someone with the same name. And the first night you meet, you've got her name on your fucking chest. What's happening here? It's my mum's name. There was this guy who was, arrested because he tattooed children. He was tattooing infants, 7-year-old kids, permanent tattoos on 7-year-old kids. He was arrested and sent to prison. And whoa, yeah, whoa, fuck him.
Tattoos, let's go.
Which, to be honest, in today's world, I think he could be doing a lot worse. This is a middle-aged guy who was left alone with 7-year-old kids, and all he did was paint them. I mean. If that was the only prick they were feeling, I think they won, if I'm going to be honest with you. There's a lot worse pricks they could have. Anyway, he was sent to prison, and I'm a dad, so my worry was how did they get into the fucking tattoo parlour? And I was like, well, I guess they stood on each other's shoulders, with a coat and a fake moustache, going, I belong here. Turns out it wasn't a tattoo parlour. It was his house. He had a home tattoo kit. You can buy on Amazon. You could go on Amazon. Maybe you did. You go on Amazon and buy a proper fucking real tattoo, not fucking stick-ons, real fucking tattoo kit on Amazon. I was like, fucking amazing. I ordered one because I think my daughter's next birthday is going to be. We don't fucking face paint, but this takes it up a level. But kids have to commit, you know what I mean? You have to fucking do. Okay, anyway. So yes, I will look what else you can buy. You can buy fucking online on Amazon. You can buy scalpels. You can buy suture kits. You can buy chicken castration kits. Gynecologist chair. You can buy your own gynecologist chair online. I'm like, fucking hell, there's people complaining about waiting lists in hospitals. Just order the hospital in. Just you can do it yourself tomorrow. Fucking hell. Anyway, that's my hospital. That's my tattoo bit.
Okay.
Yeah, no, it's good. I do think when you opened up and you did say, anyone have tattoos? And the lady, woo! I do think you should have chatted to her for 60 seconds because you could feel you're like, no, this was just me wanting to talk about tattoos. So I would either, just because as someone watching that, it feels like, oh, like it feels like, why didn't we chat to this lady who clearly has tattoos?
Yeah, I mean, in the context of the night, if you'd been in the night, you'd have been like, shut her the fuck up, because she,
she'd
been incredibly annoying during the night. Yeah, she was someone who, I mean, it was fun. I liked it, you know, I interacted a bit, but she'd been in the night. If you'd give her an inch, should have gone on, you know, so that's why I was kind of being careful. I get if you just watch that set, it's a bit like, oh, you know, you cut her down a bit, but yeah, she was a bit of a nightmare during the whole evening. So
that's an interesting concept, because like for any comedians listening out there, maybe you have your own view. But I remember, Colman, you said something like that to me too. Someone like said something about parenting, or I have kids, or breastfeeding. I said, oh yeah, but I had the same answer that Chris, you know, on the context of the night, they were like on the front row, there was something else going on. But I felt the same thing right now with Chris. Hey, go there. But maybe I think when you have a show, it's like they've been talking for too long, or, you know, it's like,
yeah.
I understand.
The context of the night. Yeah. It is interesting how it watches on the clip, because you're like, without the context of the night, it feels like this beautiful opportunity that was missed. But obviously, if they're talking nonstop, it's like, oh, Jesus Christ, avoid.
Yeah, no, it was, an opportunity. She's covered in tattoos, and I want to talk about tattoos. So there could have been fun there, but yeah, I was like, okay.
Do you have any tattoos? Oh, I thought you were just dirty, you know. But also, yeah, those kind of things are the things people are posting on socials every time, you know, the interaction. So that's like, that was a chance. But anyway. I like the tattoo bit. I think it rambles a little bit. Like there's a lot of things you want to say. There's the Amazon part, and then there's the tattoo, the kids, and I want to know more about both of them. I know it's a time thing, probably. I think you can elaborate more. Yeah, but I think like you can milk more out of both of those sets. You know, you can get anything on Amazon, and what did he tattoo the kids? The judge, you remember the judge saying you are the dumbest person ever? I think that's fun.
Yeah, no, there's definitely a lot more. I mean, you know, but equally, I haven't quite found, because the first bit works. I think for me the first bit works better, which is a bit which is more kind of personal, and I get a tattoo and midlife crisis, all this stuff for me, which isn't part of the news, but it's probably the part I enjoy more still, to be honest.
But I remember that. I don't know what you think, Colman, but you've delivered well. It's a fun joke. It's always going to get a laugh. But I feel it's like, it's not that I heard that before. I'm not saying I've heard the joke before. It's just like obvious. You know, I've had a conversation like, oh, can you imagine putting the name, and then you have to find the girlfriend with the same name, and it wouldn't be awkward. Oh, you think it's the first, I'm obsessed with you because I have a tattoo. I feel like that's, I see it coming. You know, that's what I'm saying. What do you feel?
Is there something else it could go? Sorry, I just realized there. I better acknowledge it. I have like a dehumidifier in my room, and I realized it was running nonstop, just in terms of sound. So I just turned it off. So I got pulled out of the podcast for a second because I was like, "Oh God, Dennis is gonna hate me." So sorry. So I'm back. I'm back in with you now. Yeah, I know what you're saying. So that one was me. I'm so sorry.
So, Chris put a video of him doing the tattoo bit, There was
no.
no, but I'm
Mauricio,
saying
Mauricio
No,
doesn't like
you're-
skaters.
no, but no, Chris, you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel it's like
Yeah.
I
I
know
saw
what
it
you're saying.
coming.
I think
Yeah.
I don't think most of the audience see it coming. You're
Okay.
I
you're
think
probably
you have
above
fun
average.
playing it out though. I wonder because I think, but of course this is all, I know it's your first time, or like it's one of the first few times doing it. But I feel like you could play it out in that moment to break up the energy as well. Maybe that's what would help, or not help, but like in that moment of like playing out what it would be like to see someone's name in your chest, or even exaggerate what else could they have what else could they have tattooed. I mean, they could have a Nazi symbol. We've seen that in gangs in prisons, or like they have it like, or maybe just where they have it. You know,
I
you can
think
make an
Chris, you're
act
very
of it.
good at this. Like the basic joke is the one that we've heard, the basic the two name joke. I think if you can twist it and make it something, that will be a big it will land because okay, we both think this. It's also funny. I'm not saying don't do it. You're gonna get a laugh. It's a good way to get in. But I think you can twist it to get something even better. You know. Then yeah.
I like the moment when you said he's the first time you said tattooing children. For some reason, the image that it conjured, the way that you said it, it sounded like this guy was running up to kids tattooing them. And so I think you could say like this guy's tattooing children. I mean, he's not just running up to, like, you could then explore that image. Like, he's not just running up to them like, ah, I got you know, which is kind of how it sounds, or there's something, and then you could clarify. No, what I mean is this is what he was doing, you know.
Also, you do it already. How did the kids go into the parlor? Also, this is not the worst thing he can do if he's the only prick. So you can say he wasn't running and like kids will go to him, you know, like this guy from the Bible. I don't know. So it's how much is his fault, you know, something like that. But you can say he wasn't chasing them around; they were going to his parlor. It wasn't even a parlor; it was a basement or whatever you want to say.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
it was
quite
his
like the
van.
phrasing of the worst thing. All he did was paint them. I think that's quite.
Yeah.
I think I like that phrase which came out on the night. I'd written that, but yeah, that idea of
You
you
know
could
what
do a
it
lot
could
worse.
be? You know what could be funny also? Like, I remember you said that they had like people went with them thinking they were temporary tattoos. You know, it's like, but you can say, what do 7-year-old kids ask as a tattoo? You know, and will they
Yeah.
regret it as the rest of us? Like Peppa Pig, and then you can like,
Yeah.
know,
Haribo,
what would
or like, yeah, what are they
yeah.
getting?
My mom sucks. You know, like
Yeah,
something like that.
their mother's name. You could mock tattoo people by what you think kids would get. So you just overlap what adults would get with what kids get. So that's kind of insulting all tattoo people. You know what I mean? He probably had their mother's name or their lover's name. Or,
Yeah, or some
their lover's
weird
name.
weird tribal thing. What do you have? Oh shit! You know, it's like you make
Yeah.
it sound like it's absurd with a kid, and they have the same thing. You know?
Probably
Well, I'm
something
sure.
Japanese.
Yeah, how old were you when you got that? It could be
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you a previous victim of the?
I think I'd agree with Maurizio that it does, but I think it's the nature of the beast a little bit of these kind of public bits that we're kind of throwing them together a little bit. It's kind of like, well, it's not the Patreon episode where we can like, all right, here's something that I've really planned out but it did ramble a little, but I'm like, it's kind of the nature a little bit of it, of like
Yeah, 'cause
such
I'm, you
fresh
know,
material.
I mean, because I've written stuff, we've chatted it through, but still on the stage because it's the first couple of times you're still searching for
Yeah.
the comedy there on the stage at the same time, you know.
No, but
'Cause
that's
that's
the nice
where-
thing, you know, tuning it up. I'm gonna see if I can do the skater thing, and I'm gonna see if I can, for example, see if I can put my words in action and see how it goes. But yeah.
Yeah, so it's true. Yeah, it's true. The nature of this is that we're presenting more information to the audience than we will do after doing it 10 times. Because after
Yeah.
doing it 10 times, we'll know exactly what information the audience needs.
Because
Whereas the first few times, we're like telling them everything and seeing what we use, you know.
And I
So it
feel
does
like
happen like that.
it felt like it almost, it's like, I feel like it almost like it was like a track skipping on a fucking music where it's like because you started talking about the kids getting tattooed. Turns out your man got it from Amazon, and then like we immediately went down on Amazon, and just for me when I was taking it in, I was like, oh, we're leaving that behind then. I don't, as in like, or at least the bridge over to Amazon was not. I don't know. It's like we took a sharp right. Is just
Also, no, that's the truth.
timing
Also,
just went. Just FYI, timing just went. Give us
And
any comments as
comment.
well if you have any questions,
Yeah.
queries, or anything we could add on to any of the bits. And leave us know if you want us. Sorry, I'm taking over here. Leave us know if you want us to put up so we put all of our stuff in one document. The thing that we're riffing off. Comment if you'd like to see that, because maybe if you'd like to see it, we could put it up for you so that you could also see what it is like. Mauricio's entire bit written out, stuff like that. If you want to see it, let us know.
you can let us know what do you think about skaters. You can let us know what is the most absurd tattoo you've ever seen. So please like and subscribe.
Comment.
Tell
Why
us
is
anything.
Mauricio wearing a Christmas jumper in April? That's
Oh,
going to be another comment you could
We're
make
gonna
as
see that
well.
on the
Okay.
Patreon episode.
And yeah, get over to Patreon. So like and subscribe here on YouTube or wherever you're watching or listening to this, and then get over to Patreon where you can see us tackling our personal stuff. Do go there because we have a lot of fun and we miss you. We want you there. We want to see you there in the Patreon episodes as well.
Okay,
Anyway.
guys.
Bye bye, guys.
Bye.
Thank you, guys.
We'll see
See
you over
you.
the Patreon in
Yeah.
literally 5 minutes. But yeah, so everyone
Yes.
watching, goodbye.
Yeah. Bye bye.
Bye
And
bye.
See ya.
Bye bye.
Bye bye bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye bye bye.